Good day and welcome to the start of a new Rimworld Alpha 14 scenario campaign. I'm pretty sure this one won't last very long. We'll see how it goes. So we left a dying world to start fresh. Unfortunately, the autopilot was built by the lowest bidder, so instead of the grid world we hope to reach, we've arrived at this Rimworld. Okay, so we start with kablamo, a ton of stuff. Let's try and unforbid as much of it as we can. There's our charge rifle, so we'll run over here, grab our gun. Actually, starting off next to what can be our bedroom. So the thing is, I've gone for stuff that I've never gone for before, so it's the smallest play area, and it's the ice sheet that I've never done before, which means there is 0 growing period. That's why we've got so much food to start with. I've got all these Thrumbos to help defend us, but we're going to have to feed them, which is going to cause issues pretty quickly. Alright, this is made of granite. We will want to build a structure. We're going to go for a plasteel door. We'll do it on the edge. And then plasteel walls just there. And after we're in there, we're going to want to sort out the temperature with just a campfire to start with, I guess. Sure, sounds good. And we're going to want to make a bed. Probably, well, we have to be careful with our wood, so we're going to make it out of plasteel. Put him at the back, sounds good. Alright, let's go speed 2 while we figure out what else we're going to need to do. Alright, 2, 3, 4 geothermal vents. Okay, well, this kind of looks defensible. So if we go ahead and go to the power, put in a geothermal generator on this one, then we'll be able to build a plasteel wall around it. How far off is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, which means we go to the next one. 4, 5. Alright, that works out. We'll chuck a plasteel door roughly in the center. Alright, so we have a bedroom. It's a start. Oh, that's the other thing. Need to get dressed. Forswear the parka. Hey, buddy. Forswear the pants. And there should be... there it is. A hat. Forswear the hat. Alright, so he should be okay in the... well, it's only -2 at the moment. New colony optimism, optimist, feeling bad. So our character is a optimistic iron-willed cannibal. Hopefully he won't break. I get the feeling the minor break threshold bottoms out at 31%. Alright, in there it is 26 degrees. Hopefully it won't get too much hotter. We are going to want to not refuel that since we don't really have any wood. But once we build that, it'll be okay. So, run a power conduit from here. Say, just go directly in. Just to there, should do us. And we're going to want to have a heater. Converts electricity into heat. Heater in... you can't actually turn it around. Heater in there should be okay. There's a rabbit. Snow hares. Really? Go ahead and hunt him. Right, the other thing is he can't cook. That's interesting. Should have probably checked that. Well, he's got a lot of food to start with anyway. You can go and hunt things. Everything... well, it's 6 degrees outside, but everything should stay frozen most of the time. Hey buddy, what you doing? Relaxing socially there by yourself. Okay. Thrumbos. Really? Rabbits explode. Sure, why not? Alright, what you doing? Pulling 8 components. God, that's a lot of components for a generator. Guess it makes sense. dear. Alright, so the thing I was looking for before was his comfortable temperature. He's fine to minus 50 now. So he's not going to have any problems then. Alright, next up, building the walls. To keep our power supply safe. At some point we're going to want to replace these granite walls with plasteel. 980 versus 600. Yes, the plasteel walls aren't perfect. Let's go ahead and think about where we're going to put in a ship. We're going to have to research all this stuff. There's another room down here. What if we deconstruct that? See how useful it's going to be to us. Alright. Put in plasteel door. Don't know what we're going to use it for yet. Ooh, tiny room over there. That looks like a battery room. Something like that should be alright. Conduit up there, and then run that in through the wall. Something like that. Now we will possibly have a steel shortage at some point. Alright, got a day of fuel left there. And want to try and unforbid everything. Only lets you select so much on the map. Think that's actually got it. Cool. Alright, buddy. How long do you have to sleep for? Seriously. Yeah, there he goes. So, goes and has his lavish meal. Builds a snowman. Okay. Don't know when they add that in. I don't usually play on the snow maps. So, yeah. Could be interesting. That is an actual wall there. Alright. Be fine with him finishing this off before he does something else. We should probably find steel. Ancient danger. Damn it. They're never that small. But you are going to run away. Well, I said this is probably going to be a short game. Yep, already shot. Needs treatment and there is no doctor. So he's going to bleed to death. Yep, they're already going after the thrumbos. Yeah, fucking A-Roach. Oosh. Alright, there goes that one. Game over. Now everyone's angry. Let's see how this finishes. Can our Thrumbos take them out? Thrumbos versus robots. Holy crap, they're strong. They're mentally broken and going after each other. He's a manhunter going after centipedes. Not sure exactly how that's supposed to work, but okay. Well, we know that Thrumbos can take these out. Holy crap. Oh yeah, they take some minigun fire. Taking 6 hits to the right kidney and he's still fine. 22 minigun hits to the body. Bleeding rate's pretty high. What happened with the rest of them? Yeah, just wandering around. They don't care that their master has been killed. One got knocked out. Alright, so the lesson is make sure you're looking at the guy when you've sent him off to break down a wall. Otherwise, he'll break into these before you can actually tell him not to. Okay, well, that's the end of that run, because we only had the one guy, and he's obviously dead. So, let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'm probably not going to play Rimworld again for a while. I'm going to get back into a bit of Hearts of Iron. So, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.